Right, today we're going to look at some multiplication. So we've got 5 times 27. What does that mean? Well, it means we have 27 lots of 5. It could also mean I've got a box that's 5 tall and 27 wide. Or I've got 5 rows of 27 dots. Now usually we do it in a column. However, there is another way. It's called the and what the grid uses is it uses partitioning. So I'm going to split our two numbers up into tens and ones. So let's look at our first number, 27. I'm going to split that into 20 and 7. And then our other number is 5. And then all I'm going to do is multiply each part. Let's do 20 times 5. Well, I know that 2 times 5 is 10. And there's a little trick here. I can add that 0 at the end. So 2 times 5 is 10. Add the 0, which is 100. Because what that 0 really means is it's 10 times bigger. So we have 5 times 2, which is 10. And that 0 means we make it 10 times bigger. So that's 100. And then 5 times 7 is 35. So I know if I look at, so what I've done here is I've made a bit of a box. This part here is 100 big, this is 35 big. I need to find out how big it is altogether now. What do? I work out 100, add 35, which is 135. So I can say that 5 times 27 is 135. And I know that's likely to be right because I've times by 5 and it ends in a 5. More complicated one. So I've got 35 times 43. Okay, same technique. Let's partition number. 35 is the same as 30 and 5. 43 is the same as 40 and 3. Let's multiply. So 40 times 30. Well, let's have a look at 4 times 3, which is 12. Then I've got this 0, so let's times it by 10, 120. And this 0, let's times by 10 again, 1,200. Okay, for this box, we have 40 times 5. So 4 times 5 is 20, which means that 40 times 5 is 200. In this box here, we have 30 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 10 is 90. And here in this last little box, we have 5 times 3, which is 15. Let's add it up. I could do this in my head, but let's do a column just to check. We've got 1,200, add 200, add 90, add 15. So 0, 0, 0, 5 is 5. 9 add 1 is 10, so my 0 there, my 1 there. Then I have 2 add 2, add 1 is 5, add 1 is 1,505. And that seems about right. So 35 times 43 is 1,505. Another one. This time we're going to partition it in 3 ways. So 234 times 35. So I have 234, that's 234, times 35, which is 30, and 5. Let's times it together. 32, so first box, 30 times 200. Well, 3 times 2 is 6, times 10 is 60, times 10 is 600, times 10 is 6,000. Um, 30 times 30, let's have a look at 30 times 30. 3 times 3 is 9, times 10 is 90, times 10 is 900. 30 times 4, well 3 times 4 is 12, times 10 is 120. 200 times 5, I know that is 1,000, but just to check, 5 times 2 is 10, times 100 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000. 5 times 3 is 15, so 5 times 30 is 150. 5 times 4 is 20. Let's use some of our addition skills to work out some totals first. Let's work out going down first, and that, or actually, let's go across. And that, then we only have 2 numbers to add at the end. So 6,000 add 900 add 120. Okay, well, let's look at the first bit first. So we've got 900 add 120. 900 add 100 is 1,000. Add 20 is 1,020. 6,000 add 1,020 is 7,120. Yeah, that looks just about wrong. Of course, that's wrong. Let's delete that. Let's try that again. 900 add 100 is 1,000. Add 20 is 1,020. 6,000 add 1,000 add 20 is 7,020. That's better. This one, let's do the end bit first. 150 add 20 is 170. 1,000 add 170 is 1,100. And 70. Let's delete that. And then all we have to do is add them together. So 234 times 35 is 8,190. 3 digit by 3 digit, it gets trickier. 143 times 346, let's partition. 143 is 100, add 40, add 3, 100, add 40, add 3. 346 is 300, add 40, add 6. Let's work it out. 300 times 100, or 3 times 1 is 3. 30, 300, 3,000, 30,000. Um, 300 times 40, 3 times 4 is 12. 120, 1,200, 10,200, 12,000 rather. So 4 times 3 is 12, times 10, times 10, times 10. 300 times 3, 3 times 3 is 9, times 10, times 10. 40 times 100 is 400, because it's 4,000. So 4 times 1 is 4, times 10, times 10, times 10. So for every 0, we times by 10. 4 times 4 is 16, times 10, times 10. 4 times 3 is 12, times 10. 6 times 100 is 600. 40 times 6, 4 times 6 is 24, times 10 is 240. 6 times 3 is 18. Now we have to add it all up. So I can do it all in one. I don't have to do it all in one, but I could. Let's try going down. Because then I have 30,000, add 4,000 is 34,000, add 600 is 34,600. 12,000, add 1,600, well 12,000 add 1,000 is 13,000, add 600 is 13,600, add 200 is 13,800, add 40 is 13,840. A quick check, yeah, that's right. 900 add 100 is 1,000, add 20 is 1,020, add 18 is 1,038, and I'll add those 3 numbers up. 008. Seven, 8, 9, and 3 out of 1 is 4. 49,478. Yay! So that's how we use the grid method for multiplication. There are some challenges for you on the website. Let's see how we do.